Hi, this is Vickie. Welcome back to my channel. This is VJ Designs. I'm going to attempt to make my Craft Roulette card, which I have not done yet. And I pre-prepared some things because, as you know, with my trimmers, it takes me 4 times as long to fussy cut things out as everybody else. So I made this little penguin, fussy cut him out. I didn't make him, it was a stamp. This is from Mindless Crafting stamp set. It's adorable. I've used it a lot. Let's see where I can find it. It's this one. It's called Warm Winter Hugs. Sorry about the glare. It's very cute. And they have another one too, and I can't guarantee that these aren't some of the stamp sets that they retired. But if you're interested, you could go ahead and go on to their site. I will link them below. Very, very cute. And this one is called Snow Much Fun. So yeah, you can go onto their site and see what they have. They have a lot of stamp sets. They have a lot of digital stamp sets, beautiful paper digitals. They're amazing. Okay, so here we go. I'm gonna try and do these hills. And let's see, where's my sponge here? I'm using the Tim Holtz Distress Ink Stormy Sky. And I'm just taking my little sponge here, and you can see I kind of tried this out a little bit on something to make sure it was going to work the way I wanted it to. I'm not the best at this kind of thing, but it's fun, you know, try things. Just trying to get her just, oops, around the edge. And there's probably a better way to do this. I know I don't have a stencil, so that's why I'm doing it this way. And I'm thinking, let me just bring this down. This way a little bit. Okay. And I think what I'm going to do is okay, so next, so I stamped out one of these little trees as a mask. So I want to stamp a tree on here. You can see the hill through the tree, so I guess I'll have to fill that in with color pen. So then if I mask it like this, I can stamp and make it look like there's one behind it. Okay, we'll do it again. one more back here. We could put one up here. Gotta make an odd number, you know. Probably should just tape that down, but okay, and well, I got ink on here. See if this eraser will take it off. And of course not. So I'll have to use my white gel pen, if I can find it. Let's see, I know it's in here somewhere. I think this is it. Sorry about my reach. Yeah, here we go. So we'll just cover that up with a little white. Maybe, if I can get it to come out. You know, the joys of doing a video, like things don't work when you're filming. Here we go. All right. You know, this is not going to be perfect, and I don't go for perfection, so there you go. I try to, you know, I try to do the best I can, and sometimes I don't have all the things, but, you know, I have a vision in my mind, and I, you know, try to make it happen. So what I'd like to do is make like water. That's a little dark. Okay, so I'm going to use this. These are my Tombow markers. I really like these. And this one is like a water brush. So I'm going to try and, you know, put some water in here. I probably should be using like watercolors. I'm not very good at that either. So we'll try to get some semblance of water down here. This may be a total fail, you guys, and if that's the case, I probably won't even put this on, but you know, you can see the struggles of somebody with trimmers. I'm not, you know, hopefully I'm inspiring somebody, but okay. So there's here's the water. This isn't okay. So need to get our little penguin on here. I think I'm just going to put him right here on the edge. Before I go any further, though, we need to have distress, edges, and so I'm going to take this same blue, okay, and distress around the edges of this mat. This is the mat. Thought about distressing, you know, with scissors or something like that, but you couldn't probably really see it that well, so we'll just do it this way. Okay, so that covers my distress. I've got A2 covered because this is an A2 card. The element is from the desert, and this penguin is in Antarctica. Put your stretchy pants on. And fresh and clean, of course, is the snow. So, here we go. I'm going to put him up on dimensionals. I think I'll use these little ones. Oops. I think I got these little dimensionals from Chelsea Comer. I had bought a couple months ago. I bought a Christmas kit from her because we were doing a class online. Then I had to miss half the class live. I got in on the second half of it, but we got this box ahead of time and made these adorable Christmas cards, and I still have a lot of materials left to make more Christmas cards, so I'm probably going to be doing that today, making more cards. I've got to start. I haven't sent out one Christmas card yet, and I got to get on the ball when I'm so yeah, I just need to get through making this card. We're getting there. Thank you for your patience. Okay, so we'll put him on here, and he's gonna take off skating on the pond. Okay, and so let's get this glued on. This is my base. I'm going to glue that down on that base. Oops. All of you who are paper ganza, remember this. I do this all the time. It's an amazing tip. For those of you who have not seen it or didn't remember, you put a wet paper towel in the bottom of a little container, take the pin out of your glue, get it going, and then you just stick it upside down and you're in there on that wet paper towel, and it stays unclogged for the duration of your crafting time. It's wonderful. Okay, so I need to get up here where you can see. All right, let me get the cap back on this. The right caps on the right ones. Okay, so I have got, oops, I covered some of them up, I think. I I've got these little sparkle spots. And I'm going to put those on as snowflakes. Sorry, I don't have any snowflakes that I can think of. Don't think I even have a snowflake stencil. So we'll just use these little blue sparkle spots as snowflakes. How's that? Okay, sorry, I'm off screen. I'm just taking off the backs of these dimensionals. I'm going to put Hello Winter. I also stamped that out, fussy cut around. I'm going to put that up there like that. And we're going to put some snowflakes on here. Let's see, where's my, well, we'll just do it this way. There's two sides to these, in case you never noticed before. One is kind of a not as shiny as the other side. It's more flat. So we want to make sure you get the real shiny side up. Okay. So there is basically my card, and I need to go back in here, clean it up a little bit. I will fill in these trees where the blue shows through, so they're a little more solid. So there's my Craft Roulette card. I've got distressed edges. Fresh and clean is the snow. The penguin is from Antarctica. So that's from the desert. I understand that is considered a desert. And it's an A2 card. So thank you so much for watching, and hope it wasn't too painful. And we will see you soon. Bye.